Now at 5, tracking storms area wide. Watch out, slick roadways. I'll have a look at your hour-by-hour timeline.
Watch your trusted news sources and pay attention and take care of yourself.
A warning from the coast. Now the rain has arrived. We're live in Galveston with the very latest.
And we are monitoring conditions on the roads right now. Our weather tracker is live in Fort Bend County. KHOU 11 Morning News starts now. Good morning, Houston, on this Wednesday. Thank you for starting your day with us. I'm Stephanie Simmons here with Ron Trevino, Jennifer Reyna, and Cheetah Craft.
Yeah, Cheetah, let's get right to you. What kind of morning are we in for?
It's wet. Roadways are pretty much wet all across the area. The radar is very active, but I will say so far we are really tracking manageable rain, okay? Galveston, we will continue to monitor the water from the Gulf spilling over, potentially impacting, let's say, the Seawall Boulevard and those areas, but the active rain right now, this is basically moderate rain. Some of this is even light rain. When you see the green on the radar, that's light. Yellow indicating more moderate rain from Sugar Land towards A-Leaf. I-10 westbound, I've continued to watch from Bunker Hill Village to Katy. It's actually starting to weaken just a little bit. Gulf Freeway, though, really slick out there, so give yourself a little extra time. You know the drill on a rainy morning. 45 northbound from the Woodlands to Spring, you're not getting a break either. So basically, area-wide rain. Now, we're still tracking potential tropical cyclone 1. Not much has changed with the latest 4 a.m. advisory from the National Hurricane Center. Still anticipating this to become our first tropical storm of the season, Tropical Storm Alberto, and expected to make landfall towards Tampico, Mexico, either late tonight or early tomorrow morning. It may happen in the overnight hours. Either way, it's on and off rain today for us here locally. So rain showers early, on and off rain through lunchtime today. And then notice after 7 o'clock, that's when I have us trending dry, and we actually keep it dry, a lot hotter as we head into the weekend. Now, this is a live look outside in Galveston, thanks to our saltwater recon cameras, and it's the wave heights. Look at this. Yesterday, they were between about 2 to 4 feet. Today, anywhere from about 3 to 5 feet, especially this morning, I think between about 5:30 to 7 a.m. So we are going to continue to monitor these cameras, but high water in Galveston is very likely, especially throughout the day today. Just remember our rainfall totals, Jen, will be highest the further south and west you travel. But inside the city, you know what? We're looking good so far.
Yeah,
I like that.
Not too bad. I know.
Yeah.
High water is not an issue for drivers here in Houston, that's for sure. So wet road conditions, but we do have a flaw on the south side of town. Remember, we had another issue at I-10 and Monmouth. They cleared that crack up really quickly. 288, we have one here at Clear Creek. This is right near the South Beltway. So anybody coming in from Fresno, the Manville area, Iowa Colony, Pearland, few of the left lanes are taken out, not affecting your off ramps to the Beltway, and certainly you can bypass this. No major delays in the area just yet, but the longer it sits there, I'll of course monitor that for you, but it's only adding seconds to your drive right now. I-10 East Freeway looking good here at Uvalde. We had a stalled truck on the East Freeway, but it doesn't look like it's there anymore. So glad that he up and cranked up out of there. This is what it looks like on the LaPorte Freeway at Pasadena. You're good to go. Drive time in from LaPorte to reach 610 is only about 13 to 14 minutes. So you want to give yourself a little bit more time just because the roads are slick, so you don't want to speed this morning. Over to you.
All right, Jen, thank you. Time now is 5:03, and we are taking a live look at Surfside Beach via saltwater recon.
Yeah, you can see the light rain falling. The wind is blowing. The tropical moisture is fueling the storm. And we've got a look from our camera here in the Houston area, in the Galleria area. We're monitoring the conditions all morning long.
And the storm isn't having too much of an impact on local summer school because many districts were already closed for Juneteenth today. But Dickinson, Texas City, Hitchcock, and Brazosport ISD all say they are canceling classes and activities today ahead of the nasty weather.
And right now we're keeping an eye on the power as these storms drench the Houston area. Right now, most everyone along the Gulf Coast has power, according to CenterPoint Entergy and Power Outage US. Less than 1,000 CenterPoint customers are without power.
But we are seeing the impact of these storms at Houston airports. So far, according to the FlightAware Misery map, 18 flights have been delayed and 4 have been canceled within the past 4 hours. But we are expecting that number to grow, unfortunately, as the rain continues.
And right now we want to get to our team coverage this morning as we have crews all across the area.
That's right. We start with our Devon Roming live for us this morning in Galveston. Devon, how are conditions there right now?
Well, good morning, Stephanie and Ron. When we talk about the sights and sounds, it's pretty evident that there is something brewing off our coast just by what we're seeing here at 61st and the seawall on Galveston Island. When we were driving in from the Galleria area, we did see a steady downpour of rain, but it's seemingly starting to lighten up a bit to a trickle. But also what we're seeing once we got down here to the seawall is just how strong the wind is by looking at the waves here behind me. I don't know if you can see those waves off in the distance, but they are just rushing into the shoreline here, and you can tell that it is pretty rough out there right now as a result of the tropical system just to our south. I have my wind gauge here with me, and we are getting a gauge here of 25 miles per hour winds here in this area at the seawall. Now, when we talk about what we're hearing, I don't know if you guys can hear that in the studio and at home, the wind as it blows, it is howling down here in this area. It is blowing pretty heavily. Again, we're getting a gauge here of 25 miles an hour, and you can hear that howling, and it's only going to pick up, I'm sure, as the day carries on here, as that system moves on to shore. But again, this is what we're seeing right now. Of course, we're going to be out here for the remainder of the morning into the early afternoon, monitoring the conditions here on Galveston Island as people prepare and hunker down for what's in store. That's the latest from Galveston Island. In the meantime, let's send it to Stephanie Whitfield with a look at what's happening in the Houston area.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we're in the weather tracker. We started this morning at the KHOU 11 studios in the Galleria, got on the road to head towards Sugar Land. You can take a look at what we're seeing. Now, if you live in Harris County, you may be pleasantly surprised that the rain is really manageable. Now, we're on 59 in the Sugar Land area, and the rain is definitely heavier here in Fort Bend County. It's been steadily coming down, and it's going to stay like this most of today. Now, the highway signs out here are warning everyone that flooding is possible today. So far, high water is not an issue in Fort Bend County, but as you can see, the roads are definitely slick. Now I'm going to send it over to Jennifer Reyna, who has some more driving tips for you today.
Yeah, Stephanie, as the rain falls, there could be trouble on the roads. Already has been a couple of issues. If you cannot see the road, then obviously you don't want to drive on it. It's important to remember that just 6 inches of water can cause you to lose control or even stall out. And then when the water gets deeper, it only becomes more dangerous. Just 1 foot of water can cause your car to float. And just 2 feet of water can carry away most cars. One of the most common problems is that people do not know how deep the water is until it's simply too late. So if you have to go out this morning, please take it slow. And a reminder, you can get the latest information by scanning the QR code on your screen right now, which will download our KHOU 11 app. If you turn on notifications, you can get alerts whenever severe weather is headed your way.